Look at your kitchen right now. Somewhere in there, next to your coffee, in your biscuits, in basically everything you own, is a bag of sugar. Probably cost you $3. You don't think about it. You don't treasure it. You definitely don't show it off to guests. But 600 years ago, that bag of sugar would have made you the most powerful person in the room. Sugar arrived in Europe from the Middle East around the 11th century. The problem? It was extraordinarily expensive. Harvesting sugarcane was brutal, labor-intensive work requiring specific tropical climates that Europe simply didn't have. Every grain of sugar consumed in medieval Europe had been grown somewhere else, harvested by hand, processed, transported across thousands of miles of ocean and taxed at every single step. By the time it reached a medieval European kitchen, sugar cost roughly the equivalent of $100 per kilogram in today's money. Ordinary people never tasted it, not once, in their entire lives. So what did the people who could afford it do with it? They didn't just eat it. That would have been far too ordinary. Medieval European royalty used sugar to build subtleties, elaborate sculptural table centerpieces crafted entirely from sugar, castles, ships, mythological creatures, and biblical scenes, all built from sugar, all edible, all extraordinarily detailed, and all designed for one purpose: to make every guest at your table understand exactly how wealthy you were. The bigger the sculpture, the more powerful you appeared. Henry VIII of England was famous for his sugar subtleties. Royal banquets featured sugar sculptures so elaborate they took weeks to construct. Guests weren't supposed to eat them immediately. First, you admired them. Then you discussed them. Then, only then, you were permitted to break off a piece. The original Flex wasn't a sports car or a luxury watch. It was an edible sugar castle that took 3 weeks to build and dissolved in your mouth in 30 seconds. Here's where it gets interesting. Sugar became cheaper as European powers established sugar plantations across the Caribbean and Americas, built on the most brutal forced labor system in human history. By the 1700s, sugar was affordable for the middle class. By the 1800s, it was available to everyone. By the 1900s, it was in everything. The status symbol of kings became the everyday ingredient of supermarkets. Today, an average human consumes approximately 27 teaspoons of sugar daily. Something medieval peasants never tasted in their lifetime, modern humans consume by lunchtime. The $3 bag in your kitchen, 600 years ago, that would have bought you a seat at a royal table. Today, it's just Tuesday.